Hi, I'm Emily Beachy, the Creative Director for Heartfelt Creations. Today I'm going to share some techniques with the Balmy Breeze collection. We're going to color with chalk using this lighthouse scene. Then we're going to go and show you how to use our new flower pot die. To color with chalks, you're going to take any chalk that you like. I'm using the Pebbles chalk. And it has a little bit of a shimmer in it, which I like. So we're just going to switch colors real quickly here. This has little cotton balls on it. You can color with that, or if you have little foam applicators, you can use those as well. But kind of go in a circular motion. That kind of makes that you get a little bit more of a smoother color texture. So I just did some yellow, some orange. This makes a good sunset. And with the stamps in this collection, you're doing a lot of coloring with sunsets and the lighthouses, and just grabbing some pink and just blending all of that together. So as you can see, this is very quick and easy. Just stamp the image with a black ink, and we could go back and add just a little bit of purple in those clouds. Oops, let's catch that a little bit better. Just blend that together. I love these focal images. You can also just stamp them on with a dark brown on some of the printed papers, and then you don't even have to color them if you don't want to. So now we're going to go back and grab the green, just dip into that, and just color those little bushes. This set has different sizes of sponges. I'm using the bigger ones, but you have the option to use smaller ones if you have issues with going outside the lines. So it's quick, it's easy, and you have a little bit of shimmer over the entire image. To finish this lighthouse card, I cut out 2 of the swirl die. If you need tips on cutting out an intricate die, watch my videos with intricate die techniques. You can see up here on the finished card how I accented it with the tattered blossom flowers. I also used a little piece from the Balmy Breeze paper collection. Tucked the anchor and a little seashell in the background. That just finished up that card, which I just absolutely love. And then over here, I used it as an oval. I cut out 4 of the lattice swirl die and layered it in an oval shape. And then the background piece is our lattice die from the Timeless Amour die. For this card, I also used 2 of the lattice swirl die, just stamped my lighthouse from the Sand and Sea pre-cut set in dark brown. I stamped this from the Surf's Up set, so it's very simple, dimensional, and a stunning card that you could use for sympathy or a guy in your life. This is an amazing way to use this stamp set. This is our Surf's Up stamp set. You just stamp these main images on the outside and then stamp the little lighthouse with the wave in the back. This is a great example of using the background paper. Just stamp that image on the top, stamp the anchor, add some little tattered florals in the corner, and you have a perfect card. I love the way this is folded back. There's a little brad holding that into place. And then here is another example of just stamping the boat and adding some 3-dimensional flowers, distressing it. And so with this collection, you can do some really cool guy cards, sympathy, or if you like girly grunge, this is perfect. This is our new Decorative Flowerpot Die. This is an amazing pot to load up with all of your flowers. You can do as many, or like we did in this one, we did a smaller amount. So to make this flower pot, it's very easy to do. What I like to do is cut 2 different borders with this piece, maybe cut out 2 little tags, and then this piece is from this middle die. But what I really wanted to show you is a technique on creating the base. Take a piece of cardstock and fold it, and then what you'll want to do is basically make sure that this cut line on the edge is not cutting off that fold. So I'll just kind of hold that in place, and I'm going to lay this down and grab a piece of tape, and we'll tape this into place. And then before you run that through your machine, just flip it around and just make sure that that's even, and run that through your machine. This is how the flower pot will look if you make the fold on the bottom. You would do this very same technique if you wanted to have the fold on the top. If you want to have the fold on the top, you will have a card that stands upright like this. Another option that I really like is if you have this fold on the bottom, just add a couple of dots of glue right on each side here, and that makes that you can create a little gift card holder to stick right in the center of this flower pot. So it's a great presentation for like gift cards and so forth. So that's what we would use this for, or you could even use this to just write a little secret message in. So you can have the option of having the fold at the bottom, or if you want to create more of a card type flower pot, you would have the fold at the top. And you can adjust how high this is going to be based on where you attach these little decorative borders. Here's one that's a little bit smaller, and that one we attach the fold on the top. So you can see just the different variations. These tags are so cute, so you can stamp little sentiments and attach it with a ribbon. The stamps in the Balmy Breeze collection includes the High Seas pre-cut set. This is the lighthouse I was using. This lighthouse would be great stamped with multiple colors, and then this is the boat that we had stamped in just like a dark brown. This is the Sand and Sea pre-cut set. It has a lighthouse, some images that you can stamp for scenery builders. This is the Surf's Up, the Water's Edge. I love those images. The Seascape pre-cut set. You've got the 2 different anchors and the beach chair and some shells. And then this pre-cut set is called Beautiful You. This is the stamp that coordinates with the leaf in the Flowerpot die. These sentiments you can stamp on the tags and on the flower pot. The Balmy Breeze collection includes 2 dies. The first one is a Decorative Flowerpot die. This is the leaf, the flower pot, the border, and the tags. And then the other one is the Decorative Lattice Swirl die, which you've got a left and a right. You can use them individually or together, and then you've got this cute little anchor in there too. The Balmy Breeze paper collection is fabulous. Let's see what's inside. You've got lighthouse pictures. All the backs are very neutral. You've got a seashell in this corner, dark background. Lighthouse. What I like to do is cut those main images off and use them on a card, and then the other parts of the paper can be used as neutral backgrounds for other projects. So this is actually a lighthouse that I was coloring earlier. Using this collection makes me think of sitting in a beach chair and drinking my favorite summer beverage. So when you're in your craft room, you'll want to do that when using this collection. This is a beach chair, talking about one. There's one. Here we've got the background, and then we've got these cute little shells. Anchors. I like to cut these in little squares and kind of decoupage them on a card. Here are the little 2x3 squares that are absolutely cute to use on your cards or as journaling blocks on your layouts. And then these can be used to cut apart and use as accents on the card or your scrapbooking. You can use these techniques with your Balmy Breeze collection. Visit our website at heartfeltcreations.us. Click on the products button to purchase the Balmy Breeze collection. You can also select the gallery to see more inspiration. Have a great time stamping and scrapbooking, and I will see you next time.